talking about like doing these Super Bowl activations, the reason why people can't measure them is because they're not thinking in terms of world building. Roe did an influencer getaway in Montana and they did a kind of a teaser for it. Like they ramped it up. Like they had people knowing that it was going to be happening. And the people who they selected to go were kind of, again, like that ultimate cool girl. Everything was so curated, it was so high fidelity. They were truly doing like a Vogue shoot on the top of this mountain. But talking about like doing these Super Bowl activations, the reason why people can't measure them is because they're not thinking in terms of world building. Like how do you tie the digital element, do the pre-teasing to get to the event, kind of building on it, like really doing the world building is what's missing with this activation based marketing.
There's no KPI to creating a buzz about experience. It's just something that will pay off if you double down on it.
When I was in the CAA, they had a bunch of brands, like Mackenzie Child was one of them. And they had all the teapots and they had really like clunky house stuff, among a ton of other things, Lola blankets. And I was thinking about it because the whole idea of the gifting suite is you fill up this iPad and then like the products are sent to the WAG's homes. And I was like, what makes Mackenzie Child so desirable is that it's constantly in the background of a certain kind of girl's house. And how intelligent it was for them to activate in that space because all of those WAGs are exactly that type of
So
girl. What's interesting is like when you're talking about the KPI of measurement, like this is where branding gets really strategic and guerrilla, is that yes, you might have gotten content and being in that experience and building that kind of Mackenzie Child's world in that room, in that space. And sure, there's like girls that might post it and post about it, but you're also signaling that idea of like that passport, right?
mhm.
Like you are the kinds of women that are Mackenzie Child women. When we send it to you, the fact that it sits kind of ambiently in the background is almost the point, right? And that's what's so interesting about that KPI driver is that
How do you quantify that?
how do you quantify that?
You
But it's
can't.
everything.
To the brand. Yeah, and that's why brand is longer term. You can't measure it quarterly or even in 2 years.